Today we are talking about our newborn Angie's sleep problems. So Angie is about 3 weeks old now, and like most newborns, she wants to be held all the time. It's getting a little hard to get things done. I didn't notice it as much with Layla because, she was my only one. I didn't have another toddler to be running after. But with Angie, it's getting a little hard. I feel like everything I do during the day, I'm holding her, whether it's cleaning, playing with Layla Jane, even going to the bathroom. I have to be holding Angie. And the only time she'll really sleep by herself for a long period of time is when we get back from somewhere and she fell asleep in her car seat. So I'll usually just leave her in her car seat and bring her in. And at that point, I'm running around trying to clean, do laundry, anything I can around the house, picking up just so I can get things done without having to hold her. And I have 2 hands free. Even at nighttime, we have to hold her when she sleeps. Somebody recommended we try the Snoo Bassinet. I went and looked it up and quickly said, nope, because it's like $1,500, $1,600. There's no way we are buying that for a newborn that will only use it 4 to 5 months. But then I figured out that you can rent it. And it's actually not that expensive to rent. It's about $150 a month. And again, you're only gonna use it for about 4 months. So I figured, let's try it for a month, see if it's worth it. If not, we'll send it back and we're out $150. So we just got back from picking up Layla Jane and I noticed a huge box and it is our Snoo Bassinet has arrived. And so Brian is very anxious to get this put together and see if this thing works. So once we get it put together, I'll kind of explain how it works because I need to learn it too. But I kind of have a basic idea and have read about it a little bit. So here is the Snoo Bassinet. Oh, look at that happy baby in there. So it comes with a swaddle that's actually going to be attached to it. So the Snoo Bassinet was created by Dr. Harvey Karp. You other parents out there might know that name. He actually wrote The Happiest Baby on the Block, Happiest Toddler on the Block. He's very well known in the baby and the mom and parent community. This bassinet is supposed to mimic like being in the womb for the baby. This bassinet has a swaddle like built into it, because babies like to be swaddled. Then it has like a soothing rocking motion to it, and it's supposed to soothe the baby back to sleep under a minute. We'll see if that happens. And I'm looking at the website right now and it says it's supposed to add 1 to 2 hours of sleep per night. It can sleep train. That's pretty amazing. Making it easier to transition to a crib with little need to cry it out. It's like a virtual babysitter. Like if you need to shower or sleep, you can put them in it and it'll calm them. They can take a nap. It's responsive. It'll automatically respond to your baby's cries and will start rocking to try to soothe them back to sleep. Comes with an app. It'll soothe upsets with increasing motion and sound. And as I mentioned, often reducing the crying in under a minute. They're making a lot of claims here and a lot of promises. We'll see if this works, if we're gonna get some of our nights back. I'm really anxious about this and I can't wait to report back on this if it works.
What do you do?
I'm like giddy right now. She's so cute when she sleeps, isn't she?
I'm gonna leave for like 3 days now and enjoy this. I'll be back. Let me know how it goes.
Oh, look, it says Angie is calm.
Because I did that. I put her profile in a picture.
This looks cute. Oh, look at her. I think she's smiling, you guys. Layla, this is amazing. She's like the baby up there. She's smiling.
I might be able to play guitar tonight for the first time in 3 weeks.
The true test, we'll see how she does during the night. Because during the night is when she gets really like fussy. I mean, it's like the witching hour and she really does not like to be put down. And so I'm really anxious to see how the night goes. But the cool thing is I'm reading and it says there are 5 different levels. And once a baby, it'll always stay in the level blue. Once the baby starts crying, it'll go up each level until the baby's calm again, and then it'll gradually go back down to blue. But if your baby starts crying for 2 to 3 minutes, it'll turn red, saying, okay, your baby probably needs to be fed or needs to be changed. There's something else going on, and that's your cue to go and get your baby and soothe them and feed them or change their diaper. So, oh my gosh, this is just amazing, you guys. I was very optimistic, but skeptical at the same time. So, but true test is tonight. So we've had the Snoo now for almost a week, I think. And I have to say we have not been super consistent with it. Sometimes we use it for naps, but obviously we're not right now. This just kind of happened. I changed her diaper. She had a dirty onesie on, and then she just kind of fell asleep on me, and I'm just kind of enjoying the snuggles. So that's kind of our bad. We haven't been consistent with it, and we have not been using it at nighttime. Well, not really. So we divide the night up in half. Brian usually takes the first half, and he's just awake usually because he's a night owl. And so he will use the Snoo because it's right here in our living room. But then from like 12 till morning time, it's my shift, and I don't want to be down here. I like to be upstairs with her in her room using the DockATot and me being comfortable on the bed. So I haven't been using it at nighttime. So I think today we are going to officially move the Snoo upstairs and try to get used to using it consistently through the night and see if that helps and gets her used to not sleeping on us all the time. I guess I could just sleep down here on the sofa. I don't know. I need to figure this out with Brian, what we're gonna do. We just
Put it upstairs.
Are we putting it upstairs? I just thought for nap times it's nice having it down here, but then Layla's so loud. We just need to start doing it and getting her used to being in her room so we can be loud here. Oh yeah, Brian's telling me that's why we have a baby monitor. Okay, so that's our mission today, is to do that, and then we'll see how tonight goes. It might be a rough night, especially for me, because this is my first time like using it during the night. I have a rough time too, because when she's down here napping in it, if she starts to kind of cry or make noise, I immediately like want to go and pick her up. I'm not supposed to, and like when Brian holds me back and we just let her go and let the Snoo do what it needs to do and kind of start picking up pace and get louder with the shushing sound, she usually does fall right back asleep.
It does help sleep train her, and last night, I haven't shared this with Karen yet, but she was in it for 3.5 hours straight. And you can track it on the app. Okay,
so I just need to get better about not wanting to just rush to help her and letting Snoo go through its steps and try to get her back down, because it does work. The Snoo automatically will start going up when she starts crying, but Brian says that he kind of reacts faster to it and will go and like manually go and make it go faster before the Snoo does. So that's not really good if I'm trying to sleep, if I had to be doing that, but oh well, it's territory with a newborn. So we gotta do that tonight, okay, Plum? Mwah. All right, so Brian's gonna move it up now, and I'll carry you up. I got precious cargo. There it goes, up to your room. So here is her nursery, and here's our little setup at nighttime. It's kind of packed in here because we have this big bed, but that's been nice. So you can see I have all of the bottles, wipes, diapers. I've been using this pillow to help. Here's the DockATot we use. And as you can see, the crib has now become storage. Awesome. We haven't even bothered doing it since like the first 2 nights. Do you remember the first 2 nights? 1 or 2 nights that she was home? How amazing it was.
She slept?
Yeah. Like she slept through the entire night. We like come in and like check on her like, oh my gosh, is she okay? And we were like, we just got the best sleeping baby ever. Oh boy, were we so wrong. That's okay. At least you're cute. Dun, 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 dun. Feel a little tight in here, but that's all right. Ryan's MacGyvering the baby monitor. I don't know why, but our junk drawer is full of command hooks and the tape.
I know why.
Why?
Because you bought a whole bunch of them.
Well, yeah, I do. And then I lose them, and then I find them again, and then we have a ton. Okay, now to make sure you can see and at least hear too. And of course, while we're trying to do that, we got Ms. Layla here playing school. So today, Layla, we're learning about how rain is formed.
The sky.
Does Does the rain come? Yeah, it does, and it comes from clouds, right? Here, Daddy got the monitor. Yay! Oh, you can hear me talking on it. That's perfect. So of course, nothing's easy to get done when you have a preschooler around and a newborn. We have Layla Jane just never stops. She's always playing something. It's actually very cute, but she has the craziest imagination. It's about 9 o'clock and I am getting ready to go to bed because Brian has the first shift, so I try to get as much sleep as I can. But I'm getting everything prepped for me for when I take over. So I have bottles, diapers, everything ready to go. And here comes Brian right now. We're gonna try putting her in the Snoo, I think. And we're just gonna see how tonight goes and if the Snoo helps her sleep more so throughout the night. Okay, she's in the Snoo. I don't hear anything. So this is promising that we're off to a good start. But I'm gonna go get some sleep right now. So I'll see you guys around midnight. So I haven't even washed my face yet, and I just got a notification from Snoo saying that the Snoo is stopped and Angie needs your care. And I don't want to say I told you so, but I kind of told you so to Brian. I knew she wasn't ready for bed yet. She was kind of wide awake, and so it looks like he's taking her back downstairs, so he'll be trying to put her down again later. I'm going to go get some sleep because it might be a rough night. I don't know what to expect now. You can probably hear Angie crying in the background. She just woke up from a nap in her Snoo, which is exciting. But last night, I know I at least failed. Layla, I need to go downstairs and talk to Brian, but he's dealing with Angie right now. She's hungry, so he's trying to get her a bottle. From what I heard, she slept a little bit in the Snoo, but then she was up screaming and crying around 11, and he gave up and was holding her. So then I didn't even bother. I came in here, I got her dog-a-tot, and I just slept next to her on the bed. And I didn't even try, to be honest. So that was my bad. I was just so tired that I just wanted to sleep, and I knew she would sleep in her dog-a-tot with my arm around her, so I did it. But you can tell it's like a disaster in here. This is like what it looks like every morning when we wake up. I mean, look at this. There's bottles, diaper, like I don't even throw things away. I just kind of toss it here. So I need to get this room cleaned up a little bit and then head downstairs and find out how Brian's night was. So Angie took what, like a 30-minute nap this morning? Mm-hmm. In the Snoo? Yeah. So my idea is to maybe start with naps and just get her used to napping in it. I don't know, because I think the Snoo works. I think we just need to be more consistent with it.
I think we got to keep her awake during the day, though. That's the big thing.
Go wake her up.
I know it's hard.
It is hard. It's hard to keep her awake during the day. She falls asleep immediately.
But she doesn't need to be swaddled. She doesn't need to be held. She'll sleep playing out like that. But at night, it's a different story. She wants to be held. Yeah. She wants to be swaddled, or we put in the Snoo.
Yes. So last night, Brian was telling me that she did fall asleep in the Snoo for like 3 hours, right?
Yeah.
And so that's promising.
Not even fell asleep, put her in there to sleep, and she stayed asleep.
But then something happened around 11:30, and she was awake, and she wouldn't go back in.
No.
So if there's potential here. So I'm going to do another follow-up video on this, maybe in a month, and see how it goes. But this is kind of supposed to be a review of the Snoo, and I don't want to put it down because I think it does work. I just would never pay to buy the Snoo because it's so expensive. Renting it out, I think, is definitely much a better option because there's no like commitment. You can send it back if you don't like it after a month. But I'm not ready to give up on it because she requires being held all day long. As you can see, I have my carrier on right now too. If I can just get like 20 minutes of her in the Snoo sleeping during the day so I can go around and play with Layla or do something like you did last night, it's worth it. So I'm gonna keep using it, and in a month we're gonna do another update. So check back to see if we've made progress in it.
Well, at the end of the second month, we can start sleep training. So that's a whole different story because the Snoo helps prepare you for sleep training.
It does. It's supposed to kind of help you with that. So we'll have another update on this. But thanks for watching, and definitely check out Snoo if you're kind of in this, I know, right? Oh, by the way, never have a sleep number bed as a new parent. That's just like is depressing when you see your sleep score the next morning. Yours is a 12? Are you serious?
It's been like 12 to 20 the past
Oh, yeah, mine was 30. 38 last
What's
night.
your normal?
Like 90.
Yeah, mine's like 85.
Well, it is the 4th of July right now, so happy belated 4th of July by the time you see this, and we're getting ready to go do a bike parade. All right, thanks for watching, everyone.